So I have
Right.
worked with an institution in my, I mean, when I was working in Mount Carmel College. It's called Kavilam Alliance Française. So Kavilam is also a part of Alliance Française. Then they and now, but now they are working as a as an autonomous institution, autonomous
Understood.
body.
Understood.
Yes. So Kavilam plays a big, great role, and it is situated in Vichy in France. And their Urdu professor is very famous. It has a worldwide reputation. And since I worked with them, I know that they are ready for collaboration with institutions, and they also, I mean, take students for immersion program.
So, as we are moving ahead with the third round of this podcast, this is mainly dedicated for the French teachers. And at the end of this podcast, we are going to have the rapid fire round as we discussed in the starting. So please stay till I would request all the viewers to stick to the stick to the podcast till the end because the fun round is on the way. And so, ma'am, now let's get started with this very third round. And here we will be targeting the 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 teaching methodologies, the other options that teachers have. The French teachers have mainly apart from just learning. I mean, apart from just teaching French, in to their students, what other opportunity, what other training programs are available in the language field,
Yes.
right? So we will
Yes.
discuss about all of that,
Mm-hmm.
right?
So, shall I?
Yes,
Actually,
ma'am.
there are many teaching programs that is facilitated by LIFI, l'Institut Français en Inde.
Mm-hmm.
They are doing a great job, and they keep posting their training programs here, there, everywhere. You may follow their official page,
Right.
website. They have a great deal of teaching programs which take place in India, and also sometimes they take teachers uh, outside abroad. The teachers get to go there in abroad, in France. They
Mm-hmm.
will stay, and Liffey will take care of the whole part. Apart from
Right.
Liffey, there are many other institutions as well. Liffey is like the government, from the government ministry of France and all that. But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, there are many other institutions, and they are doing the Indian institutions as well. Mm, those who are those who are working as a mediator, and they will I mean, provide you all the information. They, in fact, they will arrange the trip, in the sense, from registration to coming back. Okay, so they take care of all this. And these trainings are great, actually, in terms of teaching language. And Alliance Française, yes, of course, there is no I mean, I don't think it does require a mention, because Alliance Française does a great job
Yes.
in training teachers. And from time to time, they organize different I mean, training sessions, and their program, I think, seminar, etc. So these all these part are obviously there, in case of, I mean, from Alliance Française, from Liffey, and from other institutions as well. So I have
Right.
worked with an institution in my, I mean, when I was working in Mount Carmel College. It's called Kavilam Alliance Française. So the Kavilam is also a part of Alliance Française. Then they and now, but now they are working as a as an autonomous institution, autonomous
Understood.
body.
Understood.
Yes. So Kavilam plays a big, great role, and it is situated in Vichy in France. So Vichy is a very beautiful town with a lot of historical importance, and their Urdu professor is very famous. It has a worldwide this problem, I mean, reputation. And since I worked with them, I know that they are ready for collaboration with institutions, and they also I mean, take students for immersion program. Like I told you,
Hmm.
like the previous part, we spoke about the culture, how it
Yeah.
plays a great role. So in
Mm-hmm.
these immersion programs, not only for the teachers, for the learners as well, plays a great role. It is, I mean, in my view, my opinion, I personally believe immersion programs has a great role to play, and students should opt for it.
Right.
Students should opt for it. Not only students, teachers should also go and you know get trained in about those institutions.
Understood. Now,
So
is there anybody
yes.
you want to like you want
No,
to
no, 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 no. Fine, fine. Yeah.
understood?
So yes. So this is there are many, and we just need to keep our eyes open,
Right.
and yeah, yeah. And Liffy
And
is
ma'am, what
doing a
is the
great role.
yeah, and ma'am, what is a specific training program that you would definitely suggest teachers to go for? Like according to you, like the training program that like that is according to you a must for the teachers, French teachers.
French teachers, it depends from the language perspective. Alliance Française organize many. I can't say that don't go for this and go for
Hmm.
this one.
Like I just
But
wanted to know
yeah,
like
as
a
I told you that
mandatory one. Yeah,
not
for the French
mandatory.
teachers should.
Vichy's has a very good reputation for their cours de professeur. So,
Mm-hmm.
if possible, the student, the teachers, and those language trainers, they can go and sit in those classrooms. They will have a
Right.
different
So ma'am,
experience
do they
altogether.
offer online programs as well,
Yes,
like online
they
training?
do offer. They do offer online program. They have the catalog. So please go and visit the website of Vichy Kavilam. I have worked with them. That is why I know. And they, in my previous organization, they sent a whole lot of courses. So these are available. They can sit. I mean, just in front of their laptop, and this training can be availed.
Understood. Understood. Got it, ma'am. Now, another question, ma'am, from my side is like, I mean, from your experience, what makes a great language teacher in today's educational landscape?
Yes, that's a very good question. Actually, in my opinion, in today's educational landscape, the role of a language teacher is very, very. It's very. How to say? Strategic. Okay.
Hmm.
How because since I'm working in a university in context in university. So what happens in university, we are supposed to teach them, teach to different types of student. In the sense, right now I teach design school student, I teach law
Hmm.
students, I teach normal liberal arts students. Okay, so there are different types of students. In my previous organization, I taught commerce students, I
Right.
taught BSc students, I taught BA students. So in looking, I'm standing at this situation, at this scenario, we have a great role to play. We cannot uh, be stuck to those traditional language teaching, teaching language, just grammar teaching, and teaching them how to write a letter, how to write then a conversation between a friend, between two friends, and this that, like the way it happens, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah, so we should actually design our courses in a way that the students find it interesting, they find it
Right.
relevant, okay, to their field, to their field of study, main field of study. So
Hmm.
in those so that is why, in previously I wanted to, but again there is a challenge. Hmm? So I will talk about the challenge later. But yes, language teachers, they need to focus, like, whom are they going to teach? If it is a only a language course,
Hmm.
only a language course, which is a course offered as a language course to a different set of students, like they have their own core courses, along with that they're learning language. So when you teach, when you are teaching BSc students, when you are teaching commerce students, please focus. You teach basic French, not a problem, basic French, but please find out how you can contextualize your teaching, instead
Hmm.
of just teaching them how to write how to write a letter, or write the description of a place that you've already visited. You can teach them how to write a blog, maybe.
Right.
Okay, how to write a blog, how to imagine yourself as a travel agent and
Mm-hmm.
write a blog, write a content that will attract your customers and the clients, and to attract your clients. So this is how you can think of contextualize your teaching, your pedagogy. When you are teaching a BSc students, instead of just writing, you can ask them to write the description of a product.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, description of a product. And this is how you can give them the necessary vocabulary. You can provide them the necessary vocabulary, the contextual information
Understood.
pertinent to
Understood.
their course of studies. So
Hmm.
this is a, I think this is a key role, and this is important for us. I have seen many language teachers. They are very good teachers. They are very great hard working teachers, but again this contextualizing doesn't happen actually. So for
Hmm.
us, we also need a lot of time, and we need a specific infrastructure where we can make separate syllabuses for separate uh, courses. So that
Right.
is important. That is important. And here comes the challenge, where we have not been given a proper infrastructure to cater uh, our courses to the different folks.
Right. I understand. So- Right. So now I'm moving to the next question. Like, how do you deal with student engagement challenges
Mm-hmm.
in classrooms?
Mm-hmm. Student engagement, it is really a challenge. It is indeed a challenge, because if someone is teaching in alliance process, it is not a challenge, it
Right.
happens smoothly. But when you teach in a school, in a university, it is definitely a challenge to
Hmm.
engage them into I mean, a task. If you give them a
Absolutely.
task, first of all, these classes are big. In
Hmm.
college and universities, classes are big. So there will be sometimes 70 students, say 60, 70 students. So
Right.
how do you engage them? How it is very very difficult to engage these that this huge class into any activity. So
Right.
in that time, it really doesn't work, this big number of class. So we just have to rely on our traditional way of teaching.
Mm-hmm.
uh, and yes, but yes, at some point of time we definitely do engage them. So what we do, we just give them assignments, how, and sometimes group assignments. And in my class, I make sure, in what happens in university context, uh, they don't have an option of speaking, like the oral, making students involved into speaking activity. So they
Right.
really don't have this option. So what I used to do, I told them that you do one thing. I've given you a topic, make a conversation of two students, to a group of, to make a group of two or group of three, record your conversation and send it to me. So this
Hmm.
is how I used to engage them. I used to give them written assignments as well. Writing, I have seen good students, serious students would do it well at a point of time, after a point of time. But for speaking, it was really a challenge. Speaking and reading, they are
Right.
not able to read. They are not able to read. They are not able to speak well. So I would make sure that there is at least one speaking activity, so that they have some chance of speaking or talking in French.
Right.
Yes, so this was
Understood.
really a challenge. I would figure out somehow how it can be done.
Right. 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 And I
Yeah.
think like it really depends, as per the age group as well. For younger students, I think they require a bit more like, like a for some students like musical approach also works better. I connected
Mhm.
with one teacher. She was like, I teach grammar with the help of songs, and that
Yeah,
really
yeah,
helps in
yeah.
engaging,
Oh,
the
okay, okay, okay.
students.
That
Right,
is again, that is different. These are different approaches.
right,
Like I told you, instead of suppose it actually works using different tools in the sense
right.
music. Music in
Hmm.
class. So I would often teach grammar with the help of songs.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm, hmm.
I still I teach them whenever there is a scope. I bring these songs in
Right.
classroom. I bring the poems in classroom. Small. I
Hmm.
like I was just talking, no, in the previous, answering your previous question, that we have to find out where we can contextualize our objective, our
Absolutely.
theme, right? So I would find out a poem where I can teach them the past tense. There
Hmm.
is a poem called Déjeuner du Matin. It is written
Ah.
by Jacques Prévert, and it's a very if you look at the poem, it is written in like subject, verb, very simple, using simple sentences: subject, verb, object. So it is written in past tense. So subject, auxiliary, past participle, object. Subject,
Hmm.
auxiliary, past participle, object. So
Right.
sometimes
It
you can
becomes
also
easy.
use, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. The sense is
Like I remember,
sense.
recently, like a day before yesterday, I was teaching imperative to the
Hmm.
students. So there is a very nice song you must have heard, like El Madi. El
Yes,
Madi is a very nice
Elmadi
song. Yeah. So they have used a lot of imperative structures in that
in
song.
the song.
So
Yes.
after teaching imperatives, I made them listen to that song, and then I connected the structures in imperative, and they were
Hmm.
actually able to understand it, the usage, okay, how it is used, how to
Hmm.
identify a
Hmm.
imperative structure in a sentence
Hmm.
with the help of lyrics and everything.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
is it is a very
Yes,
good
yes,
approach.
yes. I
Yes.
have used this approach in Alliance Française and in my the previous school where I was working at the initial
Yeah.
stages.
Right.
So I would give them the lyric, okay, and I will
Hmm.
play the song. I will ask them to turn the paper. Don't look at the paper. Don't look at the
Hmm.
lyric. Then play the song. Then
Right.
after you play one stanza, you ask each and every students, are you able to find out a word? is there is
Hmm.
there is there a word, whatever, even if it is like only one single sound, that also you can tell me. Okay, so it some people said je, some people said j. So okay, I will
Yeah.
make a list of all this. Then second écoute. Okay, deuxième écoute, second listening. After second listening, it will be better. They will be able to find out, figure out at least 3 to 4 more words. And
Right.
then final écoute, final listening, I will ask them, please look at the paper, and after each stanza I will give the pause, and then
Hmm.
I will ask them that you now you have to find out the word, I mean, that that you can, I mean, that you understand, just underline,
Absolutely. Yeah.
that you understand, underline the words. So
Hmm.
this
Hmm,
happens. I taught Lamperatif in my class. I used you know il y avait un jardin, George Mustaki.
hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Okay,
Wait.
so il y avait un jardin, George Mustaki. So that is a very beautiful song, and it is totally in La Parfait. Okay,
Lamparfait.
so
Sorry,
that,
Lamperatif. Wait.
not l'impératif, l'imparfait. L'imp,
Lamparfait. D'accord. Il y avait
l'imparfait,
un
past
jardin.
tense. Il y
Oui, oui,
avait
oui.
un
D'accord.
jardin, no?
Oui,
Yes,
oui, oui.
l'imparfait. So that is, with that, they understand very well the structure,
Hmm.
that AIT, and sometimes,
Yeah.
yes, and sometimes, I tell, I mean, when I teach them future tense, let's say, so students are really confused with that radical and terminaison. So I
Hmm,
tell
hmm,
them,
hmm.
see, you look at it as a body and the
Yeah.
tail, and you see the body is fixed for everyone, the tail keeps on changing. So
Yeah.
this is how I told them. So these are
Right.
strategies that we use in class, and obviously tools, we want to use a lot of tools, and this is how we have been trained, that you have
Absolutely.
to contextualize your teaching using song, I mean, document, sorry, document authentic,
Hmm.
isn't it? Using document authentic. So
Hmm.
document authentic, we want to use, but again, there is a challenge.
True.
Défi, il y a un
True.
défi toujours. That time, there is time constraint. There is all this are there. You know, time constraint and infrastructure. Classroom infrastructure also matters for
Matters.
some.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Understood, ma'am. And ma'am, now we are moving ahead towards the final round for which people waited a lot, right? And this is going to be a fun round. And I will be
Yes.
expecting your response in one line or maybe one word, wherever required, right? So let's begin with this rapid fire round. My first question for you is one word that describes your relationship with French.
Euh, le français, c'est une langue que je parle, j'écris, je comprends. Euh, c'est,
So, what will be the one
j'enseigne,
word, ma'am?
j'enseigne,
Right.
j'enseigne, enseigne,
Enseigne, d'accord. That means to teach, right?
enseignement.
Enseigne, right. Favorite French idiom or expression?
Favorite French, I have already told you one, vouloir, c'est pouvoir.
Oui.
I have one more. I think that defines my whole, my whole action, my whole decision, my whole work, that what I do. That
Yeah.
is, je pense donc je suis. So I
Hmm.
thought, I thought of learning French, and I heard, that was a complete dark when I thought. In front of my eyes there was complete dark, but je pense donc je suis.
Very true.
Yes.
Now, what is your go-to dish when when you're feeling nostalgic?
uh, uh, One word, I forgot the name of the cheese, but when I was in France, my hosting family, they provided me, because I was not able to have those native cheese, right? Being an Indian, my taste
Yeah.
bud was not accustomed with those kind of cheeses. So they brought one cheese which is little yellow in color. It's a bit sweet taste. I don't remember, so that makes me nostalgic. And also goat milk.
Ah,
I remember
d'accord.
those my hosts, Monsieur Thierry and Catherine, Madame Catherine.
Hmm.
So they
D'accord.
were very sweet to me. They were very sweet to me.
D'accord. Mm. Ma'am, next question is Paris or Provence?
Provence.
D'accord.
Provence. No, no, no. I am not. No, no dream of Paris.
Right.
Provence.
Right. A student that made you laugh out loud.
Um, Laugh out loud, I can't, I don't remember, but yes, I have an experience. I'll just tell you in two lines. So I was teaching, as you said, Lamperatif. I was also teaching Lamperatif, and you know how we teach Lamperatif? Donner des conseils, give suggestions, right?
Yes.
So through give suggestions. So there was a context where a French family, French parents, they are really worried about their son, because the boy is already 22 and he still lives with his parents. He
Hmm.
doesn't go out to live, to live his own life. So so I was explaining this in class, and I asked my students that what suggestions do you give these parents, or to the boy. So these students forget about giving suggestions. They, first of all, they had a very big tough time to digest why would the parent be worrying that the son wants to stay with them. So
Hmm.
you understand the cultural, the gap, the
Yeah.
decalage.
Yeah.
so 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 that was, I always remember this, that that is something that made me think.
Right. Now, ma'am,
Yes.
early morning class or late lecture,
Early
late evening
morning,
lecture?
early morning. Very, I'm a morning person, and please
Understood.
make them sit early. The first hour. of session in my class, first hour of the day in my class, so that both side we have, we achieve our goals from both the
Right,
sides.
right. So, and if not French, which language you would learn next?
Next in my list, I don't know if I will be ever if I will ever be able to. Is it a French? European language or Indian
Any,
language?
any,
Any,
any.
then Sanskrit. I will learn Sanskrit.
Ah, d'accord, d'accord. Okay, a French movie or series you'd recommend?
Anything, series or movie.
Like series
Okay,
or movie, whatever you want to recommend.
okay, name. You
Yeah,
want me?
yeah.
Okay, movie. So there is a nice movie, Petite Maman, which has just come up in next.
Okay,
It's on next Netflix, I think there,
okay.
and Petite Maman, or no, if not, and for if I want all my students to watch, that is Hiroshima Mon Amour,
Hmm. D'accord, d'accord.
so to know the history.
Understood. And ma'am,
There are many, but yeah, obviously Obu de Souffle, all these are there. But Hiroshima Mon Amour, I think, if you want my suggestion, then I will say Hiroshima Mon Amour.
understood, understood. Ma'am, textbook or hands-on experience?
Textbook is compulsory to have in class. A manual
Mm-hmm.
is
Mm-hmm.
compulsory. We cannot avoid. We cannot, on a paper éviter.
Yeah.
You search the manual, so
Mm.
we have to have manual in class, and obviously hands-on experience is what we do,
Okay,
right?
okay, right. And
Both,
tea or
both.
coffee while lesson planning?
Lesson planning. Okay, lesson planning depends.
So
If you
just
ask me,
tea or coffee, like along with while you're doing lesson planning. So you
filter
prefer
coffee,
tea or coffee? Okay,
filter coffee.
coffee. D'accord. One thing that you always carry to class.
My pen drive
Okay,
and whiteboard marker.
understood. Any an academic myth about language learning that you would like to bust?
Academic myth. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Language can be taken. See, language. If you say language learning, at the end, if it doesn't stay within language learning, you learn a lot actually beyond
Hmm.
language. You learn the language, along with language you learn other things as well, culture
Yeah.
and etc, etc. So there, please don't think that you go to language class as you go to your piano class. So if you go to language class, if you take language class as your piano class, then these
Mm-hmm.
short term objectives should be figured out. And
Yeah.
if you and I would suggest, please take it beyond your piano learning sessions.
Understood.
Don't
Right.
replace language class with your piano learning classes. So
Very
this is
true.
my suggestions.
Right.
Yeah.
And ma'am, a quote that drives your teaching philosophy.
Course.
Quote.
Hmm. A quote. I told you, like, vouloir c'est pouvoir. That's my quote. Vouloir
That's
c'est
your quote
pouvoir.
that drives your teaching philosophy, right?
My teaching philosophy. Yes, vouloir c'est pouvoir. If you
D'accord.
want to,
D'accord.
if you know what you are doing, you should. It'll happen. So
Understood.
I
Understood.
mean, this is, yeah. My teaching philosophy. I don't know. I can't say that. I can't tell you. What is that quote? I think it was already there, but I will tell you the tragic part. I did not know. I mean, perhaps I know, but many. I was not able to make others you know, belief that I will come to the teaching profession. But I came to
Hmm.
the teaching profession.
Right, right. Okay. And ma'am, a
So,
city you dream of teaching in one day.
um, that's really difficult. I don't know. Maybe I want to be in a place which is less, which is not a cosmopolitan. I mean, which
Okay.
is so I don't know. Maybe in India, outside, I don't know. I can't tell you. So I don't want any urban cacophony. So I want to
Okay.
be in
Maybe a random name
Provence.
that comes in your mind for once.
What to say? Uh,
Maybe any random name that comes in your mind that okay, this is the area where I really like to teach.
okay, I really like to teach. Uh, I'm not able to.
D'accord, d'accord.
I told you Provence, right? So,
Right.
but not any urban cacophony. So beyond
Understood. Understood.
urban cacophony.
Right. And one last
Yes.
question for the podcast. What is one thing that you really enjoy doing in your free time and that feels a bit indulgent, silly, unproductive, but but you love it anyway.
Mm, unproductive, but
But
yet
you
I
love
love
it
it,
anyway.
right? Uh,
Yes.
so uh, unproductive. But I love. I can tell you, I love cooking. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I love trying out new dishes.
Right.
I love going out.
Okay.
I and the most unproductive thing at off late is that sometimes I play video games. I mean, I play mobile games. With that is
Ah,
unproductive, but that is indulgent. That I can tell
right.
you. But when I cook, I when I eat, when I go out, I don't think that is unproductive.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So
Right.
yes, probably off late I was not. I'm never addicted, and I don't have this habit. I'm not a gadget freak. I don't like gadgets. So but off late I play games that my daughter also tells me sometimes. So yeah, that is unproductive, and
And
indulgent.
yet you like to do it.
Yet yeah, I'm not able to stop myself holding myself
Hmm.
back.
Understood.
Yes,
Understood,
yes.
ma'am. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming here with me on the podcast. I'm sure people are going to, get some of the insights, with from your experience after hearing this podcast. And I'm gonna be dropping your LinkedIn profile link along with maybe your email address, so that if
Yes,
somebody wants to reach out to you for any advice or maybe suggestions for any counseling or maybe for any purpose, they can
most
directly reach
welcome.
out to you, right?
Yes, 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 most welcome. And I would also like to thank you, first of all. You are at the initial stage of your career, but still, you have created this platform and you've thought about it. You know, that
Yeah,
the I mean, I don't think that only for foreign language enthusiasts or the language enthusiasts it has happened before.
yeah,
So, yeah, a big thank you to you for creating this platform where
yes,
we
ma'am.
language experts can come and share our experience, share our challenges, share our opinion about language learning. Not only, and language learning, it is not a, it is manifold. It is not only language learning. You learn so
Yeah,
many things along with language. And I would also like to say, like, it has to be brought in the along with the mainstream. It is already there in the mainstream
yeah.
education academics,
Hmm.
but in many cities, many Indian metropolis, it is still, they are still thinking. But I think that should be over by now. And
Absolutely.
yes, and it should be brought to the mainstream,
Right.
we've spoken about the multilingual I mean, the uh, multilingual potential of a
Hmm.
human being, how it
Yes.
helps, right? So thank you
Absolutely.
so much for creating this platform for all of
Thank you.
us, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for your
Thank
kind
you.
words.